Do you have tires on your truck? What kind of question is that? Of course you have tires on your truck. Good news, today's video is all about tires, so stay tuned. She's gonna get spicy, and we're not talking mayonnaise level spicy here. It's like California Reaper spicy. It's pretty intense. I hate spicy. Climbing to the top of the ladder is a tough time, and for those of you that have been there, you know that it's pretty lonely at the top. Regardless if you're Jason Aldean and you're climbing to the top of the Billboard charts, or you're at 16 grinding your way through Modern Warfare 2 lobbies to get the golden skin on your Scar, getting there is a hell of a time, but it feels oh so good once you arrive. The same can be said about the tire industry. Over the last few years, there's been a ton of competition popping up all over the world, quite literally, like all over the world, like all over the globe. But with all of that being said, there's one tire that stuck out over pretty much every other tire in the market, and it was an absolute heater for all builds. So much so, in fact, that this particular tire has been at the top of pretty much every tire video that we made in 2017, 2018, 2019, and in 2020. But as we roll into 2021, there's a new king in town. But who is the new challenger? How does it stack up to the one and only Nitto Ridge Grappler? Good news is I'm Dustin with Custom Offsets. You guys can follow me on Instagram at dusty.co, and today's video is all about the rise and fall of the Nitto Ridge Grappler and who the new challenger may be. Let's get it. Ask anyone who's been around trucks with aftermarket wheels and tires in the past 2 to 5 years what the #1 tire they've seen out there, and I'll bet you a crisp, clean, fresh from the bank US $2 bill that they'll tell you the Nitto Ridge Grappler. The Ridge Grappler was launched by Nitto in 2017 to fill a void in their product line between the less aggressive, quieter, and much smoother all-terrains like the Terra Grappler or the Exo Grappler, and the balls-to-the-walls, aggressive as hell, knobby, muddy, grippy, nasty mud tires just like the Mud Grappler. This all-new hybrid tire promised to be the best of both worlds, and when Nitto built it, they set out to build the ultimate do-it-all tire, and they succeeded. The Ridge Grappler functioned flawlessly both on the pavement and off-road, being smooth and quiet, as well as having traction where you needed it most, which is usually in sticky situations, so you don't have to be winched out by your buddy. I remember being a kid and my dad used to tell me that he was one of those jack of all trades, master of none. And while I really didn't understand what that meant as a kid, because let's face it, we don't really understand anything our parents tell us as a kid, it really hit home to me when I saw the performance of the Ridge Grappler firsthand. It really was quite a fantastic tire, and it took the market by storm. But we're not here to talk about the Ridge Grap, are we? So what happened? Where did it go? Roll the tape. If you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, then you already know what I'm going to tell you. 2020, she was rough for a lot of reasons. But one of the toughest reasons is that with pretty much the entire world slowing to like a crawl, we suddenly found ourselves short on literally everything. I mean, we're not just talking about pickup truck parts here, folks. We mean literally everything. Chicken wings, coffee, God, I love coffee, new cars, computer chips, Nike shoes, jet fuel, Taco Bell, cheese curds, chicken tenders, fried pickles, school supplies, and of course, wheels, tires, and lift kits. That was a lot. One of the hardest supply chains to be impacted by the interruptions in 2020/2021 was the tire industry, and that's no surprise. You guys have seen this already. Pretty much every tire company has felt some sort of squeeze when it came to getting tires into the US in 2021, and Nitto was no stranger to that. From riding at the top of the food chain when it comes to tires, the Ridge Grappler came crashing down because, quite frankly, people just couldn't get them. And if you can't get a new pickup truck because of some microchip shortage thing, you might as well put wheels and tires on your old truck because at least it looks like a new truck, then it makes you feel good. Also, this is also a great time to mention that if you're looking for new wheels and tires for your truck because you can't get your new one yet, you can get those at customoffsets.com. We also mount them, we balance them, we ship them to you for free, which saves you time and money. And if you find something we got in stock, you can get them in as quick as 7 days with quick delivery. It's pretty cool. All right, so Olympus is falling. The king has laid down his crown and fallen to the wayside because of no inventory. But who? Who will step up and take his place? Who will live on the legacy of the best-selling tire of 2021? Who's gonna be seen on every build everywhere? Good news. It's a tire you've probably already heard of. Enter stage left, the Venom Power Terra Hunter XT. This new kid on the block hit the shelves in late 2019 and instantly began taking the world by storm. While it's not a hybrid, the Terra Hunter XT has been sweeping the market and putting the old Ridge Grappler in a chokehold, stone cold Steve Austin style. We're talking like off the rail, baby. This all-terrain sensation has been popping up on daily drivers and show builds alike all over the United States and Canada. But what makes it so special? Looking at the Terra Hunter XT, you're gonna notice that it looks a lot like maybe some of the other all-terrains out there. And specifically here, we're talking tires that, you know, maybe have a rich history in Baja racing and, you know, have been on the market for several decades. Maybe tires that went to SEMA and then immediately rolled out of SEMA and went and ran the Baja 1000 and won it, you know, but we're just speculating. With a proven tread design, the Terra Hunter XT was an easy choice for guys looking for an affordable tire that functioned well. This, coupled with the fact that they're priced super well, took the market by storm. If that wasn't enough for you to be convinced, the XT is also tread rated for a whopping 60,000 miles, which is absolutely insane if you ask me. 60,000 miles out of a truck tire is wild, and word on the street is that they're actually lasting somewhere in that neighborhood. It's not just a manufacturer claim. If the looks and the tread warranty didn't have you convinced, then let's try this one on for size. No, like actually, we're talking about tire sizing here. So see, unlike some of the other brands in the market, Venom Power caters to the guys like you and I who are into the show truck stuff. When you look at the size breakdowns of the Venom Power Terra Hunter XTs, you're gonna find your usual 33s and 35s by 12.5 on a 20-inch wheel. Pretty cookie cutter, right? But for every normal tire size that you're gonna find, you're gonna see some oddball and niche stuff as well. Are you looking for like a 35 by 15.5 to put on your 24 14s? They got it. What about a 33 14.5 R22 for those guys with cat-eye Duramaxes that aren't super lifted but still want to run a 22 by 14? Not that I know one of those. Good news is they have those as well. Hell, Venom Power even makes these tires in a 33-inch tire for a 26-inch wheel. Yes, that's a 33-inch tire on a 26-inch wheel. Now listen, I love the skate look as much as the next guy does, but even I don't fully understand the math behind how these tires actually work. Like, they have no sidewall. It's like tread and then wheel. I don't know. Either way, they still look really bitchin', right? I love them. And speaking of rolling down the road, when it comes to tires, we all know how hard it can be to run a mud grip down the road. I mean, you're always fighting the road like it's your mom and you're 16 again. Like,
no, Mom, I won't cut my hair, and yes, I'm going out this weekend. This house is a prison. I do what I want. You don't get it.
anyways, because of the closed tread pattern of the Terra Hunter XT, you won't see any of that when you're mobbing down the road. You won't get any of that groove hunting compared to some of the other aggressive tires on the market because it's more of an all-terrain tread pattern. Now, while I haven't run them on my own, we do have several guys and gals at the shop here on these tires, and they absolutely love them. They rave about how smooth and quiet they are on the road, and of course, that 60,000 mile tread warranty definitely helps when it comes to the good old pocketbook, because we get it, truck tires are kind of expensive. But having a good tire isn't enough to be king of the hill in 2021. We learned that with the Ridge Grappler. To be king of the hill, you also gotta have inventory. Great news there too though, Venom Power is killing the inventory game right now with literally tons of their tires being available all over the place. I know for us personally, we have over 3,000 Venom Power tires in our warehouse that are ready to ship to you, meaning that you can get Venom Powers to your door in like 7 days with the click delivery option. I'm serious. We literally have thousands of them. I just saw them in the warehouse the other day when I was over there. It was on my Instagram story. There's like piles of them everywhere, so if you're looking for them, we've got them. What do you guys think about Venom Power tires? Are they the new Ridge Grappler? Let us know down in the comments section below, and as always, be sure to like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep making the banging truck content that you guys have come to love. Plus, if you subscribe to the video, If you subscribe to the channel, you may see me without a hat on again, and that's pretty cool. All right, peace.